Welcome back. 7:13 now. Doctors recommending that we all get a flu shot every year, right? And that may soon be the case with COVID shots as well. So researchers are looking to try to make things easier for people by combining those two vaccines into one. Dr. Bruce Rankin with Accel Clinical Research is joining us live this morning to talk more about it. Good to see you, Doc. How are you?
Good morning, Amy. Good to see you. Good morning.
So we've been talking about this for a while, sort of uncomplicating the process, right? Nobody likes getting shots. So if you could sort of get a 2-for-1, it does seem like a good idea. Tell me a little bit about the research.
Well, we're going to see a lot of changes in vaccine development coming up over the next couple of years. We know that when we had the COVID vaccine, people were also getting their flu vaccinations at the same time. So they seem to be tolerated well together. What we need to do now is work on combining those two vaccinations so you can get it with one injection, continue to get your immunity for the COVID booster, and then also get the seasonal flu vaccination. Be much more convenient to get it into one dose, and I think we'll see some work on developing those types of vaccines coming up very shortly.
Well, Doc, we know the way they go about doing the flu shot versus the COVID shot are different, right? The flu shot, they sort of guess what is going to be the bad strain this year. And and sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't. But with the COVID shot, the numbers we were hearing in the beginning were, 95% effective, whereas with the flu shot, more like 30. Does that make it problematic when you try to combine the two?
I don't think it becomes problematic. You want to try and provide the most current thoughts about what's going to be prevalent for that upcoming year. With the traditional way we made the flu shot, that has to happen almost a year before we start developing the vaccine. With these new technologies, we know changes can happen much quicker. There's already Omicron vaccines ready for testing, and it's only been, 4 or 5 months since Omicron's come out. So we're going to see vaccine developments go much faster, the combinations looking at different arrangements, maybe multivalent type of vaccines, which may include RSV, your flu, your coronavirus, maybe even other types of immunity put into those one vaccine. So theoretically, we could start adding these together, and you can get a booster annually and try and get the most current thoughts. And we can change them quicker now. So that's going to be a thing where we'll be having less time to have to decide what to put in for the flu vaccine.
Doc, one of the things we heard a lot of people say in the beginning was, I felt like they didn't test, the vaccine long enough to make sure it's safe. How do you know it's safe? And talk about that approval process.
Well, the approval process started way back in April of 2020 when we started the early phase 2-3 studies. And, when you're in the middle of a pandemic, you have to move quickly. Again, as I mentioned multiple times, there was no step skipped. With the type of technology that's out there now, these processes of manufacturing, development, and testing can happen at a quicker rate, and it needed to because we needed to get people immunized and protected against the coronavirus with this new strain. Now we're getting to the point where we're seeing most people having some either natural or vaccinated immunity or both, and so it was a timeline. When you're in a pandemic, you have to move faster. I think we'll get a little chance to take a breath here now and really look at future development. So vaccines are going to continue to look different over the next several years, especially since we've already proven the current vaccinations to be safe and highly effective. Like you said, 95% for the original coronavirus strain.
Well, you said, I hope we get to take a breath. I hope we get to take lots and lots of breaths before we have to do any of this again. Dr. Bruce Rankin, I know you feel the same.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're all ready to have a little break with this and, again, get us a chance to catch up on some of the developments to continue to keep people healthy and safe.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate what you do. Dr. Bruce Rankin with Accel Research. Thanks for being with us this morning. Have a great day.